The episode starts with Manini thinking Yuvan will die, then Bani will be guilt. Written that Yuvan is no more in this world because of her, and Devraj will feel the pain till his last breath. Then my revenge gets completed, and this punishment is needed for Bani for coming in my way. Yuvan gives the letter he wrote for Bani to Manini. Manini says she will take him to some place after his performance which can make him reach space. Yuvan asks won't she come. Manini hugs him. Bani comes there and asks what she's doing. Manini hides the notepad and tells her she came to wish her son. Bani says she doesn't want anyone to alter Yuvan's concentration before the performance. Manini leaves. Bani asks Yuvan why she came. Yuvan says she came to wish him luck. Bani thinks once the surgery is done, then no one can harm Yuvan. Manini goes out to meet Viraj. She gets surprised to see Hemant. Hemant congratulates Viraj and Charmi. The organizer informs Yuvan that next is his performance. Bani makes Yuvan wear his coat. He dreams of romancing her. Bani calls him Yuvan. He comes out of his dream. Yuvan tells Bani to stay. Happy, Shruti calls Yuvan to the stage. The host announces Yuvan's performance. Yuvan performs Channa Maria's song on stage. Everyone enjoys his performance. Bani feels his pain. At last, fireworks start on the stage. Yuvan gets afraid of seeing them and falls on stage. Agastya sends Rohan to stop the fireworks. Audience mock Yuvan, calling him Darpak. Bani supports Yuvan. The audience says Yuvan doesn't deserve to be a rock star. Bani tells Yuvan that the fire is stopped. Yuvan feels better. Bani takes the mic and tells everyone that Yuvan will definitely become a rock star, and everyone has their own fears than why you guys are making fun of Yuvan's state. Bani says God gave us a voice to talk good, not to criticize others. Agastya and everyone claps for Bani and Yuvan. Yuvan thinks Bani deserves Agastya kind of man, and she can't fight for him all the time. The host asks Bani to leave the stage as it's time to get his score. Bani leaves the stage. Manini thinks she is going to give pain to Devraj by making Yuvan leave the world. She signs Viraj. Viraj goes. The power goes off. Everyone discusses why the power is off. Viraj tells Yuvan that it's time for them to leave. Bani thinks light must come back soon, as Yuvan has fear of darkness. Yuvan goes to Bani and kisses her cheek. He says, I love you, Bani. Viraj takes Yuvan with him. Bani turns and says, Yuvan. The episode starts with Viraj and Manini taking Yuvan with them in the car. Bani notices Yuvan is missing from the stage and searches for her. Agastya asks Bani to not get hyper and he will be here. Bani says Yuvan's eyes are making her worry. Later, Charmi and others tell Bani that Yuvan is nowhere, and studio people ask us to leave as they gave to close the studio. Hemant says they can't close it. He says Manini is also missing, so there is a chance Yuvan might be with her. He calls her, but Manini's phone is switched off. Bani thinks Manini is planning something against Yuvan. Devraj says let's leave for home as Yuvan may reach you. Bani asks them to leave and tells them that she will search the studio one more time. They agree and leave. Bani feels dizzy while searching for Yuvan. Agastya catches Bani and tries to make her drink water, but Bani refuses and tells him that today's her Karvachav, and only Yuvan can break her fast in the night. Agastya apologizes. Bani says it's not your mistake. She says Yuvan is not at home too, as Shankar informed me and doesn't know where Manini take him. That time Bani receives a call from Charmi. She gets shocked and leaves for home without answering. Agastya. Manini takes Yuvan to the cliff edge and tells him that he can reach heaven if he falls off the cliff edge. Yuvan holds Mainan's hand and asks her to accompany him so they both can go at one time. Manini stops him. She reveals to him that she is not his mom and reveals that she acted in that way and now she is killing him to fulfill her revenge on Devraj. Yuvan says, I may die happily for you, Mom, if you told me before. Manini asks him not to call her mom. She says, your mom is waiting for you, so be happy to meet her in heaven. Manini pushes Yuvan off the cliff. She thinks Yuvan's chapter is ended to get the biggest revenge of her life. From Manini, Charmy shows packed things to Bani. Charmy says Yuvan packed them, so we thought you guys are leaving somewhere. Bani says they don't have any outing plans. Viraj returns home. Charmy pleads with him to tell them where is Yuvan. She asks him to tell the truth if he doesn't want their baby to get cursed. Viraj recalls how Manini asked him to give the letter once she returned home, and how she drops in the middle. He decides to check the letter first by himself. He tells them he doesn't know and goes aside to read the letter. Viraj opens the letter. He gets to know Manini is planning to kill him. He drops the letter in shock and thinks it's wrong to kill Yuvan, and he runs out to stop Manini's attempt. He leaves the letter on the floor. Later, Charmy gets the letter. She gets shocked reading it and she gives it to Bani. Bani reads Yuvan's letter that he is leaving her as he is unfit for her. He asks her to marry Agastya and requests them to not cry for him, and says he will see all of them from heaven. Everyone gets shattered. That time Manini returns home and asks what happened. Bani bursts out in anger and asks her to tell them, where is Yuvan, otherwise you will be dead in my hands. Heyman asks Barney to stop misbehaving with Manini. Bani throws him. She confronts Manini to tell the truth and tells her that she knows that whatever is written in the letter is her provocation. The episode starts with Manini saying to Bani that she doesn't know what's written in the letter. Heyman asks Bani if she has any proof to prove Manini is behind Yuvan's missing. Bani says the court needs proof, but hear my heart knows she is the culprit. Bani beats Manini with a belt. Heyman tries to stop her, but Bani throws him. Manini goes outside. Bani follows her. Heyman tries to go behind, but Devraj stops Heyman and tells him Manini is responsible for Yuvan's current state as she made doctor give him the wrong medicine to Yuvan. Heyman looks on. Bani tries to beat Manini again. Manini stops Bani by holding the belt. Manini accepts that she asked Yuvan to write this suicide note and pushed him from Kali Cliff. Yuvan is no more now. She says she can't prove her crime as she doesn't have any proof. Bani shatters. Hearing that, Bani rushes to the spot to find Yuvan. She cries for Yuvan. Yuvan calls Bani's name. Bani notices Yuvan is hanging to a tree branch. Yuvan tells he is unable to hold it. She asks him to hold for some time. She saves Yuvan with the help of a rope. Bani slaps him and confronts why he left her. Yuvan says he left for her happiness, as Agastya can make her happy, not him. Bani asks how can he think in that way. She tells him that they love each other, and they are one. Bani makes him listen to her heartbeat and tells him that his heart beats for him. She questions why can she feel her love. Yuvan apologizes to her and promises her that he will never go, leaving her. Yuvan tells her Lee love you. Bani tells him she loves him so much with a hug. Later at home, Heyman questions Manini about why she tried to kill Yuvan. He says from years, everyone is warning me about you, but I didn't listen to anyone, and made you have all share of my property, but you tried to kill my son. He says he can't bear her presence anymore and asks the police to take her. While leaving, Manini tells Devraj that her revenge is not yet completed. Devraj asks what revenge is. Manini says you threw out my dad Vikram from the company, and you're responsible for my shattered family state. Devraj says your dad did a mistake, that's why I removed him from the company. Manini says it's a lie and our fight will continue as I will be back, but I didn't give. The wrong medicine to Yuven. And there is someone in the house who's against you guys and wish that person can make your life hell until I return. Police take her. Devraj says Manini lied while leaving home too. He asks them to leave it and asks them to get ready for Karvachaup Puja. Later, Yuvan breaks Bani's fast by feeding her kheer. He calls her to eat food. Bani tells she has something important to tell him. Yuvan asks her what's it. Bani reveals to him that he can get normal. Yuvan feels happy. Bani doesn't reveal doctor's warning to him. Episode ends.